as you're growing and scaling, how do you make sure your organization does not fall apart, responsibilities don't fall on the wrong person's shoulders, and or certain services or fulfillment that are supposed to be done by an individual employee don't get forgotten about and your clients get left hanging? So growing pains, one of the things to help you with that is to have an organizational chart and KPIs, so key performance indicators. Leif, do you want to speak on the organizational chart first?
Yeah, for sure. An organizational chart shows you the hierarchy in which the flow of the operation of your business goes. It gives everybody a parameter to work within. They know who they're reporting to, they know who's reporting to them, and they know their responsibilities within that section on the chart. To have a visual of the chart, like the one we have up here, really helps visualize where you stand within that chart, where you stand within the company, what your responsibilities are, and who's in charge. And this helps keep things streamlined, no guesswork, and everyone is responsible for what they need to do at all times.
Yeah, for sure. And then it takes, it's just a title. It takes that label off of there necessarily. The label's still there, but what I mean by that is like, it actually has place. It has organization. You know who you're reporting to, who's reporting, just what you said. But something else that goes along with inside that organizational chart are those key point indicators. So what are some of the 3 or 5 main things that position is accountable for? So that way each person in each position of the organizational chart has specific things that they know they're responsible for. So that way, when it comes times for reviewing, how do you know if the person's doing a good job?
Doing the job, what they're doing, and they could be sitting there not asking the right questions. They may not be verbalizing what to do, right? So to have that clearly laid out for them, there should be no guesswork whatsoever.
Yeah, I was put in a position before and it was not what it was described to be. And since we didn't have that, there was misalignment, and it was really awkward a month later when they expected me to do something and I was doing something else that was way more important, but they just wanted me to do this because that's what was in their head.
Yeah, you didn't have a clearly defined role for that position.
For sure.
And you were just kind of guessing and adjusting along the way, and that just leads to trouble, really.
Right, so when it comes to training, onboarding, promoting people out of those positions, so the new people, helps create job descriptions when you have those KPIs in the
Creating new positions.
Yep, creating
in
new
your
positions.
chart, you could see where there's maybe a bottleneck or a weak link. Plug in a new position there. Someone leaves that position, they're promoted. You have an open position available, not an open employee or actual physical person. You now have a position that's clearly defined that you have to now fill.
And a lot of times when you're growing, sometimes those KPIs that are in this open position will then just get thrown upon maybe the person above or below them. And then maybe that happens again. And then before you know it, one of your all-stars is literally working 3 full-time jobs and handling all those responsibilities, and then they're going to get burnt out.
Danger,
and then when they leave, then it leaves an even bigger gap in the organization.
Because they've been doing so much at that point.
Right.
Now they're burned out, now they're gone.
Right.
Now you're assessing, how's this work getting done? We were paying one person to do this job. Well, you saw the result of that. So you're back to defining those roles.
Right, and maybe you, as a business owner, that person came and said, I'm doing so much, and you just thought, oh man, they've just started complaining so much often. Like, no, they didn't probably just get lazy. If you have these organizational charts with the KPIs in there, you can realize, crap, as a business, as a leader, I'm falling short because I didn't fulfill these positions and now it's falling onto them. They just didn't get lazy and start complaining. So organizational charts and KPIs within them will help your business continue to scale and to help you grow and stay away from these bottlenecks that'll destroy your product, it'll destroy your service, and it'll screeching halt your business if you don't keep an eye on it.